My ride's chromed. Anything I own, it'll make your bride moan. She ain't got to
What
be
is up?
on
Welcome
third
to
base
another
to
episode
slide
of
home.
Maximilian Must Know. This is another little quick take on a shaving product. Here we're going to talk about two aftershaves from Phoenix Artisan. These two were given to me, a couple months back. One of my reviewer friends, Steven Redolescence, had done a summer collaboration video with a bunch of fragrance reviewers, and I did something a little different. I actually put in a couple of Phoenix aftershaves that I really like, and Doug, being the just super generous dude that he is, sent me two of their newer aftershaves as a thank you. And I've had some time to try both of these out, and I like them both. I like one a lot better than the other, so let's just talk about them real quick. This first one is K, and I'll read you the copy on K from the website. 1,000 members of HTGAMG Plus Community Forum. Our humble community has finally hit 1,000 members. So in celebration of that, he created a very special aftershave cologne called 1K, and he figured 1,000 folks is good and plenty. So with that in mind, I decided to use the classic candy scent as the top note. Interestingly enough, the smell of good and plenty seems to be an aphrodisiac to women. You're welcome. So for thousands of years, Eastern and Western cultures have turned to licorice when libido was lacking. Libido contains phytoestrogen sterols, which affect sex hormones. Some believe that the smell of licorice may be a factor. Dr. Alan Hirsch of Chicago hit the candy store to find out which smells sexually appeal to people. He found that women were aroused, oddly enough, by the smell of good and plenty. He added hedione too to seal the deal. Hedione is I guess like a pheromone of some sorts, and hedione is supposed to generate a sex-specific activation pattern when the nasal tissue links the smell to the brain. So he did the hedione with the good and plenty smell here. The top notes on this are anise, beeswax absolute, rose, lavender, lemon, and bergamot. The mid notes is jasmine, licorice, cedar, pine, and patchouli. The base, amber, dark musk, vanilla bean, vetiver, and hedione. He also put in a lavender hydrosol and rose water and aloe vera. And this is definitely my favorite. I keep saying this every time he sends me something, but K is my favorite aftershave of all time right now. If you watch my videos enough, you know I am a fucking licorice fiend. I love a lot of licorice fragrances. Lolita Lempico Au Masculine, Dark Candy or Black Candy Oud by Mansara. If you put licorice in your fragrance, I am in. Also love Black Vines by Kerosene, which I gotta get a bottle of. But so Doug didn't even know that, and he just sent me K anyway. And K, if you like licorice, K is a bomb. But I love how in this one you do also get the rose, and there's some that hedione has a jasmine vibe to it. He put real jasmine in it as well. So this is awesome, and I like this better than Elfin. I'm just saying that now. The other one, Tierra, a little different Tierra, and I'll read you the copy on Tierra. Tierra Moeta, the wet earth. Quote, the trance-inducing scent after the rain, how soothing and engulfing it is to the senses. It's believed by some scientists that the reasons humans enjoy this scent so much dates back to earlier times in history where we relied on a good storm to make crops and sustain our survival. I've been getting requests to create this for years, and it's taken me years to capture the scent. Living in the desert heightened the experience and aided in my attempt. This aftershave is loosely based on a traditional Mattia tar with the modern twist. So the notes on this are bamboo, cactus, desert sage, seaweed, and sage at the top, and the heart you're going to get neroli, hydrangea, juniper, and petitgrain, and then the base patchouli, vetiver, animalic musk, and labdanum. This one also contains seaweed extract, organic, white sage hydrosol, and labdanum hydrosol. And I love this one too. Like, this has a really, honestly, this is sort of me getting off cheap, but this smells like the desert after the rain. Straight up and down. It has this really earthy, sandy, dry sand thing going on, but then it has this freshness that I sort of I sort of smell sometimes after it rains, but sometimes I smell it like if there's a thunderstorm coming too. So like this one is really unique as well. These are both available on the Phoenix website. So I'm gonna do towards the end of the year, I'm gonna do my top 10 aftershaves. I don't know if Tierra is gonna make it. It's got a good shot because I do like it, but K is just, for me, K is like crack. You know what I'm saying? Like if K lasted all day, like I would rock this shit all the time. So I just wanted to let you guys know about these. These are both great. I've always said this, and I'm just gonna stick to it. Like Phoenix makes the best aftershaves out there. No offense or shots to any of the other big companies I've messed with, Barrister and Man, my man Chris over at Katie's, and Amanda at Tiki, and of course my man Joe at Razor Rock. But right now, like straight up, like none of you guys are fucking with him. Nobody. It's just Doug is just murdering shit right now. Like all of these are in niche quality. He not only cares about making them smell good, like he throws great shit in there to make sure your smell lives as well. I mean your skin lives as well after you shave. So yeah, really interesting stuff. Great aftershaves. This dude is a true craftsman, and if you're into wet shaving and you're not checking these out, or even if you're not into wet shaving and you just want a good aftershave, like go check these two out. This one is Tierra Moata, and this one is K, and K is a banger. They're both bangers, but K is just like so. Another quick tape. Hope you guys have been enjoying these. We'll be back with another one soon. And you know what it is, guys. My name is Maximilian.
You was my clone. Listen, I'm grown. Playing Jay, you was wildin'. You're my son. Don't make me take away your allowance. Put you on punishment. Get whooped in the street. Sit you in your room.